Hi guys. All right, so I'm going to give you a quick social media training on how to run your Instagram. All right, so first you need to work on your following. Okay, you need to get as many people as exposed to your content as possible. The max you can follow people is 7,500. So you can follow up to 7,500 followers, and then you have to empty it. So that would be considered filling up and emptying your bin. Now, the more you empty and fill your bin, the more followers you're gonna gain. All right. Make sure that you have a professional and high quality page, not bad posts with bad lighting or just with content that's not really appropriate or that's not really beneficial for your page or your business. Make sure to, when you're growing your social media account, you want to keep your page on private. That's because you want to build your following as fast as possible. When people see your request and see that you're private, they're going to request you back because they're curious. So it's great for building your following. Once you already get over 10,000, we suggest that you put it on public. That way you can go from there and start being more exposed. You can show up on most liked pages and things like that. The next would be is to set up an attractive bio. That is one of the biggest things you need to do, is set up a bio that shows who you are, what you're about, and that's gonna catch somebody's eye to make them wanna reach out to you. Following people constantly, you can follow up to 43 people every 10 minutes. Okay, so that's great for Instagram. You're gonna be able to build your following quick. All right, track your numbers. If you follow X amount of people, if you like and comment on X amount of people's pages, how many people are gonna engage with you? You really wanna track your progress and track your growth. That way you know what you need to do in order to get what you want. Do this massively, do it specifically, and do it with intention, do it with focus. If you just do it to do it and you don't care about it, it won't work. But Instagram is serious and it must be taken as such, all right? Use hashtags, geolocations, different things like that to find people in your area so you can start building a local team and anywhere else. So for example, you can target the local restaurant down the block, follow the people who post at that location, and now you're following people from your community so you can start building your name in your community as that Herbalife person. Next is going to be daily, okay? The daily limit on follows and unfollows is about 600 to 800 per day. Now that varies depending on how active you have been prior to doing this on social media. So if on Instagram you've been following 5 people per day and out of nowhere you do 600, you're gonna be blocked. So build it up little by little, right? 100, 200, 300, as you get more and more, and after about a week or two, you'll be able to do 800, no problem, daily. Post 100% Herbalife. Now it's not a product, it's not the brand, it's you. Wrap Herbalife around what you do. Go out to the park, wear a branded shirt, wear your button, have a tea with you, do something that involves Herbalife, that involves you and your lifestyle and how it's incorporated around Herbalife. That's what you want to do. Remind people that you are that Herbalife person that they can come to when they're serious about the results, about joining the business, or both. Consistency. Be consistent every single day with the amount of posts you're doing. If you're a beginner, you want to do 1 to 3 posts per day. If you feel a little bit more comfortable, you want to go for 3 to 5 posts per day. And if you're really good at it, 7+ per day, every 2 hours is what you really want to get to. Now, remove all of the garbage that was on your page prior. You don't want to have those old pictures of you, being drunk at the club, or of you doing things that weren't right or weren't productive, because you want to be that example for people to look up to and not have a reason for people to say, oh, well, you used to do this, so I can do it too. You don't want that. So go ahead and just delete that stuff. A lot of the questions that I get asked from a lot of my new distributors is, should I start a new account? My suggestion is not, because you already have a following, you already have a community on your page that's been following you for a long time. So instead of just being that new Herbalife girl on Instagram with a brand new page, you would be yourself growing through Herbalife and allowing Herbalife to be your vehicle to grow into the person you want to be and into the life that you want to have. Always show and believe in Herbalife. Show what it's about. Show about its positivity. It's about helping people, it's about caring about people, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Show the true characteristics of what Herbalife does, because it's not just the products, it's about the community that we can build with people, all right? Always wear the brand, take the products, and be about the mission that we're on, which is helping people change their nutrition and change their habits to live a healthier and happier lifestyle. Okay, empower others to do the same worldwide, and those people will join you because they look to you as kind of that shining light for them to follow. Let's see. Now, once you reach your max following at 7,500, you want to empty that all the way to 0 and do that massively until you're building your following and it goes crazy. Now track your progress. Play a little game, even if it's with your sponsor or your distributors. Take a picture of it on the 1st of the month, send it to them, and then do it again on the 15th and the 30th. It's going to help you track your progress and track your growth. And it's going to make it a little fun, competitive game for you to make sure that growing that following is a priority for you. Let's see, post positivity. Be subliminal with your posts. You don't have to talk about tea 1,000% of the time. You just have to take the tea and then talk about everything else, and they'll be like, hey, what is that you're drinking? You know, people will ask you as long as you're not throwing it in their face. Now, there's different apps that we use, and there's different criterias in which we target. So we try to target people who are more serious, not more so kids. You have to be over the age of 18. We're looking at people who are serious, people who are hopefully in our area, but there's a lot of people that, you know, in the world that we can reach out to. You know, find your demographic, find your niche, whether it be women and you want to empower women, moms, guys at the gym, whatever it is, that whoever you are, embrace it and find those people and build that atmosphere on your page. The photo apps that we use a variety of them to edit. WordSwag is great, Union is great, Element FX is great. So those right there are going to help you with your editing of your pictures. And as far as the following, Cleaner and Captivate are great. They're massive unfollowing and following apps that we use to build our social media following. Now, I'm going to give you a few different things on how to run your business. All right, guys, so remember, like I told you before, this is not a hobby, this is a business. If you want to take it as a hobby, you're going to get paid no money because hobbies don't get paid. Businesses do. So take it seriously and you will create a serious business for yourself and for others, okay? The next thing I'm going to talk about is quality. Picture quality and content quality. iPhones are recommended. Instagram is an iPhone app. So that's why the quality is so good on an iPhone. If you have an Android or something else, you're going to notice that the quality is struggling. So we recommend that you get an iPhone. If you don't have it, no stress, but just work towards that because, like I said, if this is going to be your tool of choice, you want to get the best possible. Now, pictures, good lighting, right? Good content, good intention, good captions. Those things all matter when you're trying to capture an audience on your page. About setting goals for your followers, you want to play a game, like I said, with your sponsor or your downlines. Make sure you follow, you know, when you get to 1,000, get excited about it and be gratified for it. 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. Set goals and make it a fun game to play while growing your following. Lastly is going to be what you do as a new member. When you become a new member, you start off at 25%. We highly recommend that you only retail the products until you hit 42% profit. Now, why? If you sign up somebody while you're at 25%, you're not going to make any profit because you guys are at the same discount. However, if you reach 42%, now you already have a decent amount of difference that you'll get paid in a check. Okay, so that's why we recommend retailing only until you reach 42%. However, we understand that there are some different scenarios in which that may come up with your family, your friends, or whoever the case may be, that you offer the preferred membership, and that's not a problem. It's just this is our recommendation for you. Lastly, when you post pictures, follow the people who like your pictures, and then go into their recent pictures and follow those people. You're gonna get active people in your social media that you're following, which is gonna be great for you to start building your influence and to be able to get real followers who are engaging and active on social media. Find mentors on Instagram whose pages you like, whose message you like, and try to mimic it on your page. Now, don't copy it, but try to mimic it. And lastly, accept what you're doing, like I said, as a business, as something serious. You cannot expect to build something huge and take it as a joke. So be serious about it and be ethical about it, okay? Don't follow Herbalife people's followers. Don't steal Herbalife people's pictures and pass them off as your own. Do what you would want done to you. Be genuine, be serious, be thoughtful, be ethical, and we are excited to see you guys grow and plan to see you at the next event.